when Kendrick dropped GNX, he mentioned Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm. He said,
my hard work.
He basically said, bump the car 3. I wore my Rolly chain proud. I never knew my hard work would let Lil Wayne down. And he's talking about how Wayne was upset because he wasn't performing at the Super Bowl.
And you know what? I think that was the way he addressed Wayne and the way he addressed Snoop. I think
he said that Snoop was on the edibles because he reposted the Drake song.
And Snoop took the high road, as he should.
He said, I was on the edibles. You're right.
As an OG, somebody that passed. Remember, you had Snoop, Drake, Game, Cube, all did the passing of the torch to Kendrick way back, right? Mm-hmm. And for somebody to say, you know what, as Snoop would say, if nephew feels some kind of way, I'm gonna acknowledge that. He took the high road.
Yeah.
I would also say Kendrick took the high road with how he addressed Wayne. Listen to what he says. I guess my hard work let Lil Wayne down.
Yeah, he didn't diss him. No,
he's pretty much saying like, damn, bro, why you couldn't congratulate me? Right. You can speak on how you were let down because you were looking to do and Super Bowls aren't, I wouldn't doubt if Wayne doing a Super Bowl next year up in Frisco or, wherever it's at up in, at their stadium in Mountain View, right, in Cali. But all right, you let down, it would have been a good look for you in New Orleans or whatever. But I think it could have been followed by, Kendrick, my guy, been putting a lot of work. I'm looking forward to seeing the performance. Mm-hmm. I guess my hard work let Lil Wayne down. It was never a up in this conversation. So, and I don't know, maybe Wayne wasn't thinking about it like that, but Kendrick felt like he got a relationship with Wayne, been in the lab with Wayne. He spoke on like being motivated by Wayne's work ethics. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, in the verse he said, bump the car 3, and he wore the chain that Wayne wore around that time. Yeah. The Rolly chain, the presidential chain.
So I get it, I understand it, and I don't think Wayne should hear that any kind of way. But damn, bro, I worked hard for that. The least you could have did was ended it with a salute.
I mean, he also mentioned on the song that Nas was the only person who actually congratulated him.
That's my point.
Look, I've been saying this. I understand why Wayne would feel the way he felt, but at the end of the day...
Towards the NFL.
Right.
Not towards Kendrick.
Right, towards the NFL. Or maybe towards Jay-Z, who ultimately made the decision. But when you look at the Super Bowl, it is not a New Orleans event.
He cannot...
It's the biggest sporting event in the world on that day.
He cannot. They're not depending on New Orleans to bring the numbers.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a local event. It's an international event, and definitely the biggest national event of the year, and the biggest international event of that day. So when you look at the biggest impact, you can't say Wayne is as big as Kendrick these days. You can't say that.
Why can't Wayne have any distaste towards Jay-Z? What? Why? It's a reason why he can't. Jay-Z showed up for that man when he needed him, right?
Right. He gave him, he helped him out with his taxes, I think. Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't a personal thing from Jay-Z. Maybe the people spoke. Maybe the popularity vote went to Kendrick.
No, but they had people that were around the situation that worked with the NFL that said that Jay-Z makes the final decision when it comes to this.
Okay, nobody complained when Beyonce was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Is it a West Coast thing?
I don't know, man. I actually am not all that surprised that Wayne is not performing. I feel Kendrick deserves this performance. It makes total sense based on the timing.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge. You got to understand that I remember me and Tommy Davidson spoke about this, that until In Living Color competed against the Super Bowl halftime show, because I remember because before In Living Color, the Super Bowl had an Elvis impersonator during the halftime show. It was a throwaway time. No one cared about the halftime show. And then In Living Color decided, hey, here's an opportunity for us to actually leapfrog. So during the halftime show, In Living Color, which was the hottest show on television at the time, had a special and even had a timer in the corner that said, this is when the halftime ends, the game starts again. So they brought so many viewers to Fox watching the halftime show that they put on instead of the actual NFL halftime show, that the NFL, their ears finally perked up. You know who they had the next year? Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, here's
the greatest NFL halftime show of all time.
Here's the thing.
And from then on, that became the biggest stage during that time.
Here's the thing. Did Lil Wayne deserve to be there? Yes. Did Eminem deserve to be there? Yes.
Yeah.
Did Busta Rhymes deserve to be there? Yes. Did Missy Elliott deserve to be there? Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Did The Game deserve to be there? Yes. Did 50 Cent deserve to be there? Yes. It's a whole lot of people that deserve to be there.
Yeah.
Did Kendrick Lamar deserve to be there? And out of all those people I just mentioned, at this present time, what the world being in the state is he's the most relevant, right? He's the most talked about, and he's the one that people got the light on right now. So he definitely deserves, all of them deserve to be there. And, you know, the people spoke, the NFL spoke, you know, whatever checklist they went through spoke. And I believe that Kendrick Lamar is going to deliver a great performance.